Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for another special show as we build up to the big game between Arsenal versus Chelsea. It's a all-time combined 11. I'm not going to be doing this year's combined 11 because it will just be no point. So, because the Arsenal players won't get in it. So, we're going to do an all-time um, combined 11 because then at least I have half a chance and half a say getting some players in it. I got Ankit. How are you, mate? From us, EBN TV, Chelsea TV.
Yeah, then absolutely fantastic, and looking forward to this because I think I did one 11. I think last season, towards the end of last season, right, with the combined 11. And trust me, that had on my channel that is around 9 Chelsea players, and obviously this is not something that we could do again. Especially in your channel, being an Arsenal fan. So I am actually looking forward to this because yeah, there are a lot of legends in both the sides, right? And that's something that we always love, the nostalgia.
Yeah. Obviously, so it's always been a big game, and obviously with the with you having all your with all your big like investment since like 2005, it's been a my big fixture now. Big up! Don't forget, big up football capo for becoming a member. You can join the membership down below. It's from as little as $1.99 a month, $1.99, and it goes for Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So make sure you do that. Smash that like button, subscribe. Big up as always. Hard Code FC. Steven, when are you going back on AFTV? I'd only go back on AFTV if I went back to the stadium, and I'm not going back to a game. I'm not going back to games. If I go back on AFTV, then all well and good. If I want to do an interview, then maybe that's good. But like, I'm focused on my own channel and stuff. And then if there's an opportunity to go back on there and have an interview, then I'll do that. So don't you worry about that. But like I said, they've been absolutely brilliant supporting me. Robbie's always been supporting us from day one. So yeah, I can't ever knock them for their support. So yeah, and Robbie, I know he's very busy. He does keep in contact every once in a while. So, big up Jade in the chat. Big up Maisie. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good day. Big up. So I will be doing 10 Chelsea players, and on me, that's just winding me up. Like, come on. Like the amount of Arsenal
Better than
players that
me.
have gone through the years. Come on, no, not having this, not having this. Right, so we're gonna go. I don't know whether it does create formation, those historical players. I'm gonna have a look. Just have a look.
Uh,
If not, I'm just gonna quickly have a look. Just gonna type in an historical player that's now retired. Let me type in uh,
Ashley Cole.
Perez.
Come on, you should have picked Ashley
Oh
Cole,
no,
the common one.
They do. No,
Oh
they're
yeah,
Ashley
cool,
Cole.
cool.
They do. Cole. Oh, shit. No, Ashley. There's not a legend. So yeah, that's not gonna work. So because I know he's gonna be in it. So there's no actually point. So we might as well do it on this one. So right. And by the way, we'll change the colours. Whoever has the most. Right. And I'm into
Wow.
the red and white. But whoever gets the most changes the colours. So
Oh
big
man,
up
that's like
Maisie. Big up DJ Khaled in the chat. Big up Anthony as well. Yes, it does. Ramsdale signed today and Odegaard. My life's coming to an end. Hey, Stephen, the live chat. Unfortunately, I was concussion. I'm already struggling right now. I should be okay by next Monday. Fingers. Shit. I hope you're all right, man. I hope you're all right. If you ever need to call me, just do it by Insta. You know that. Wow, Devils. no in what? Wait, what? There was no intimacy in the chat. Don't know what you're on about. Goalkeeper has to be Czech, but I love Seaman. Oh, come on. Seaman, come on. That's good. We're going to have arguments over this. I'm telling you. Smash the likes. Come on. What's going on here? Am I right?
Okay, Steven. Yes. I probably it's the internet, I'm assuming. But yeah, I think you're back.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that static. I hope you get better soon. I think that you're static, you're all right. Agree, it has to be checked. Unfortunately, static. As she, just. Well, right. Now we've gone through the chat. Let's get started, shall we?
Yeah, buzzing.
Right, so let's get started.
What formation are you going?
What formation would you like to go for? 4-2-3-1?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best formation, considering like we'll get all the positions kind of covered, and I'm sure like we won't agree with the single person being there in a single formation. So 4-2-3-1,
Yeah.
is best. But you know what? Actually, on second thoughts, yeah, we rather do the 4-4-2 because I think we're doing all time, right? I'm sure like initial Premier League years there were a lot of wingers rather, and of course the forwards where I see a bigger debate happening. So I think I actually would like to have two forwards at least.
Just do a box standard 4-4-2 then.
Yeah.
Mr. Silver Fox, evening fellas, big up mate. I hope you're well. It has to be checked. John Terry has to be there. Drogba and Lampard. Right,
Yeah.
we'll go through that definitely. So goalkeeper, right? Now I'm gonna state my case for Seaman, right? This guy,
Sure.
David Seaman, is a ledge. He is like, for me, probably one of the finest keepers Arsenal's ever had. Right? The guy saved. I mean, he could save penalties for England. That's how good he was, and we don't save penalties at England. Right? So obviously you're gonna put Czech in there. So yeah, what would you say about that?
Yeah,
Czech?
then I agree with Seaman being a legend. Like in terms of ability alone, and you can say longevity also to some extent. Seaman was in terms of Arsenal. If I'm picking an all-time Arsenal 11 or even an all-time England 11, Seaman will be right up there, right? But in terms of Premier League, I'm not even talking about Arsenal versus Chelsea. I'm talking about all-time Premier League 11. For me, the pecking order would be Schmeichel, then Czech, then Seaman. Simple fact being that Czech, firstly, like obviously Seaman also has, but Czech, the kind of trophies that he's won, right? As in, and that was the golden era of Chelsea. Plus the fact that he's done that at that level so long, and he is, after all, the record holder, right? He is having basically the most clean sheets and the most number of appearances. I definitely get the fact that Czech wasn't at his prime at Arsenal, but if you're going for an all-time 11, we have to possibly look at the positives. I think both are legends. I would not like to disrespect Seaman here because I actually, watched a lot of him during, England matches, whom I was a fan of as well. But I think Czech just edges it because of the fact that he's done it, at that level for so long. And of course, the era is also what you're talking about. The kind of, I think if not for Czech, Chelsea wouldn't have been what they were. The defense, that was what we were known for, right? And he was the backbone of Chelsea, and he was, where it started.
Actually, no, it's not. It's amazing. No. Right, yeah, Tiho, you're an Arsenal fan. She don't need help. She don't need help winding us up, right, or winding me up. Actually, it's not. She doesn't target any other Arsenal fans. She targets me. It's just this thing we have. It's just like she's just. Yeah, just takes it personally to me. All right, but yeah, I can see your point with Czech, and I'm not going to deny that. Obviously, he was a prime at Arsenal, and there was a little bit in there, but yeah, I'd say Czech. I'll go with
Yeah.
Czech. I'll go with Czech.
Yeah. In
So
fact, like
Pep.
even like just to while you kind of put in there, like quickly, I'd like to make a point of like I think Seaman even he was followed by Jens Lehmann, right? So Lehmann also was very good, but the fact that Czech, imagine he was actually there for the entire era. Like I don't know if you remember, but Kudicini replacing Kudicini was in itself a great achievement because Kudicini in that team where Chelsea did not win lots, he was absolutely fantastic. Like he was called basically the best goalkeeper in Italy, if not for Buffon, right? As in, so he replaced Cudicini as in at his prime. So we'd have to go for check there. Thanks, man.
Why didn't you just like ask? So why is it always when I'm around? It always seems to be when I'm around. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Double agent check. I need to go. Yeah, man, you go get some rest, man. Make sure you'll be all right. But yeah, make sure to, as always, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Mustafi is never getting in this team. He's on his first flight back to Germany.
Thank
He's
God they said David Luiz.
don't even said no. You're not putting David Luiz in here either.
No.
No. Now, obviously, I'm gonna say we're gonna go to left back because left back's gonna be solved in about two seconds flat. Right, and I'm
Yeah.
either gonna put his name, so his number there, so which
Yeah.
is Ashley Cole,
Yeah.
the Judas bastard that he is. Right,
Yeah, but
Ashley Cole.
you have to commend him because the guy actually was fantastic for Arsenal. Even like trust me, when we signed Ashley Cole, like again, how painful it would have been for you guys, and you hated that. I know that, but like for me, like it was as though like we signed Ronaldo because Ronaldo actually went on record saying that he's the best defender, not even the left back. He's the best defender that he's ever played against, right? As in, so Ashley Cole, like as in pure legend, right? As in I still cannot see a left back as good as him.
Yeah, I've already said I am not doing this year's players. This is why it's an all-time 11. I'm not putting Ben White with John Terry. That's an end of it. Right, I'm going to. Always got to get in his team at some point. So we know that. Centre back pairing. Now for me, for me it has to be John Terry's got to be in there.
Yeah.
I want to say Adams, man.
Want to say Adams? Okay.
Mr. Arsenal himself. Mr. Arsenal.
Yeah, and obviously, like as in terms of leadership, I think again both great leaders, right? As in that's what you want at the back. But the fact that I think Czech is there and Terry is there, again, like if I had to put my Chelsea bias, I would have probably gone for Ricardo Carvalho. But again, we are talking about all time, so I think longevity has to count.
Adams,
Which
Terry.
unfortunately Carvalho, yeah. But in terms of ability and longevity, I know it was not for Arsenal, and probably I don't know how Arsenal fans or Spurs fans would react. But I think Sol Campbell and Terry were a fantastic partnership for me. Like I'm talking about partnerships here, right? As in simply put, in terms of the way they play.
Maisie, I'm going to put this in one simple terms for you.
Behave, will ya?
Good one.
So, there's no need for comments like that. Yeah, I'd either Adams or Sol Campbell.
Yeah, then again, like because we're talking about like we are basically picking 11 and assuming that this team is going to play, right?
Sol Campbell was part of the back four that went invincible for a season.
Yeah, absolutely, and remember, like these two actually played for England, and England was strong at the back at the time. Terry and Campbell. I actually love that. Unfortunately, obviously, we had Ferdinand for England at the time. Campbell and to some extent, obviously, a couple of Spurs defenders were there. I don't like taking names of Spurs players, and I know unnecessarily. But the fact is, yeah, Sol Campbell and Terry probably were underplayed, and when they played, they were terrific for me.
We did Tottenham a favour. We realised that he weren't getting anywhere, so we took him off and said, "There you go, we'll win some trophies for him, right? Because you can't do it." It's that simple. This is exactly what Man City should do with Kane.
That's a good times. That's a good times.
So I want to get everyone in the chat. right now, and I want you to say this right now. I'm gonna put actually a debate in. This is like who's been out of all the squads that have been in, like that have appeared at Chelsea and Arsenal, like the which has been their best like the best player out of both clubs all time best player out of both clubs.
Yeah.
Uh,
See, in terms of partnership, if I have to just put in there, Steven, like again, I'm saying that Terry and Carvalho, awesome. Like, conceding, I think we conceded 15 goals, was it? Like, oh wow,
I
like
can't
that
do
was
that.
some.
I
Yeah,
can't do
but
that.
obviously, we can't do that. Okay, but yeah, as in, I would still go for all time because we are talking about all time here. So, yeah, if Carvalho would have stayed for another couple of seasons, like he was a shoe in.
Yeah. So, plus I'm actually gonna put, because obviously we talked about Odegaard. And I'll save that for the next one. Will Chelsea win the Premier League? That'll be a good one. So I'm gonna put that in a poll. Will you win? Will they win the Premier League, Ankit? Are you gonna win it?
As in, we should win it now that we've signed Lukaku, and again, like there's a lot of ifs and buts. Kane, injuries. Like we have a couple of injury-prone players. So Pulisic and Ziyech are two players, and for me, as much as the spotlight is on Lukaku, it depends on how the others do because they have to chip in with goals this time as well, right? But in terms of only paper, if you're going right now as the squad stand, I think we should win it.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna go with, for me. I've always had a big soft spot for Adams. So, Adams has got to be in there.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that because yeah, at the end of the day, it's a massive player. So
yeah, John Terry and Tony Adams. Right. So right back.
Leadership, right?
Yeah, man, that's a leadership, man. Right back. Who are we going for right back?
Yeah,
make sure to smash the like button. Get your suggestion as well. You're right back.
See, as in again, like there can be recency bias where as a Chelsea fan, obviously Azpilicueta is probably reaching that level of one of the great captains ever. If we win the league this time, he will be in that league, right? But the fact that he's not played as a traditional right back as much in terms of longevity, so I would actually go for Branislav Ivanovic because the guy in his prime, as in he was a bulldozer, simply put, right? The guy was actually, and he's won lots as well. Of course, Champions League, Europa League, Premier Leagues. He was as an evergreen in our team in the right back spot.
Two options.
Okay. Steven, I think a little bit breaking off. I think probably it's my internet or your internet. I don't know.
Fucking is it? Oh, Mom, whoever's fucking this internet, honestly.
Yeah, I think now you're back. Now you're back.
Yeah, back.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't
know
what's going on.
So we were talking about Ivanovic, right? I was saying,
I heard what you said. I would say Lauren or Dixon for me.
Yeah, again, like they were good. Like especially Lauren. Yeah, Lauren was definitely. I think obviously invincible.
Lauren, I think was underrated right back. He was a quality, probably one of the best in the league.
Yeah, so, definitely. But again, like in terms of longevity, do you think it's enough? I think Ivanovic. So obviously he was there from 2008 to about 2016, right? 2017
That's
even that was the last Premier
the
League
problem. Is the
medal.
problem?
And
I get what you're saying. The problem with Lauren is that by the time like he was there, he could have gone on a lot longer than he did. But we did keep our best players. Because we paid for the new stadium, we let go most of our best players. So that's why he didn't have the longevity. So, but in terms of quality, I would put Lauren above Abramovich.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I get where you're coming from in terms of the ability for that Arsenal team. He was fantastic. Like that, I would not deny that, right? But again, we are talking about 11 all put together. So obviously, Ivanovic, I think, just brings a lot more than Lauren does in terms of like in his prime. Again, like recency bias might be there. People might be remembering the 2016 season where Ivanovic lost pace and he was not the player anymore, right? But until 2016 he was there in PFA Team of the Year, even above, I think, Zabaleta for quite a few seasons. And when Man City were at the prime, started to become in the prime, right? So imagine like Ivanovic could score a lot of goals as well for you. He actually won us the Europa League with his header. He got us into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Again, we are talking about Premier League, but even in Premier League, he got loads of goals. I remember the double he got against Liverpool a couple of times, right? I think him being someone who could really be strong as well as a proper right back with great crosses in his prime, I would still rate Ivanovic in terms of attributes over Lauren and longevity for sure. So I think Ivanovic just tips it, buddy. I don't know what you guys in the chat. Ivanovic versus Lauren is what the topic is. Ivanovic for me. I don't know, like that. I'm kind of stuck on that.
Let's. Yeah, just type.
Yeah. Also, another factor that I would like to add while you're kind of in that, Steven, is like we have Ashley Cole on one side who's probably going to be bombing on. So we want more of a solid defender on the other side. Ivanovic can do both the things, but he's probably more solid than Lauren, if I'm mad.
Yeah. Just having to put that into the chat. So there we are. I'll give you that one. I'll give you Ivanovic.
Are we doing a bench also, or is just 11?
Nah, we're just doing the 11.
Okay. Yeah, the debate is going to be never ending.
Right. Ivanovic. I think that's up. I'll set it. I'll spell it right. Well, I've got to spell his first name, don't I?
Branislav. Yeah. I think it's okay. As in
Branislav. Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's a strong defense, man. As in, just imagine.
No. I can imagine the defense.
As in, four out of the 5 played together anyway. But yeah, Tony Adams' leadership definitely adds, to that.
Yeah, I'm just putting it right there. There you go. Look at that. Look at that for a back four. That is a back four. Right, so middle of the park. Now Vieira's got to be in there. There's no arguments.
Wow.
Vieira is in this team. That is a fact. It is a fact. It is a fact.
Okay. You know what? I can probably buy that. Having said that, like now I'm regretting why did I say this formation? Because I just realized, hey, how can McAlealy and Lampard, one of them miss out? As Lampard obviously is going to be there, like just like you're saying, Vieira is going to be there, right? Vieira is a solid player. Lampard scores goals, and he was solid as well. Somehow undermined for that attribute of his. People forget, again, recency bias. But yeah, I think. But would you pick Vieira over McAlealy? As in, I know Vieira was fantastic, world class. Don't get me wrong there, right? But as I'm just putting it out there, right? And McAlealy got the role defined, But yeah, as in 4-4-2, so I can give you that Vieira. As in, I can just about give you that. As in, it pains me to say that, but I can just give you that because of the fact that
Oh,
Vieira could be a better one at 4-4-2.
Vieira for me is just like. I think that's how you spell Vieira.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira is definitely right up there. But yeah, Lampard, man, Frank Lampard, like I hope there's no debate for that, right?
Yeah.
As an all-time best midfielder, I would say, in Premier League.
There you go, Patrick Vieira. Right. Then well, Frankie Lampard's got to be in there, isn't he?
He has to be. That's the thing, right? Now, even I'm sure you're realizing as well, because a lot of midfielders are there, like Makelele, Essien. You had quite a few of them, in center of the park. But we'll have to go with that because I'm sure, like the winger is something that Arsenal way, and of course Chelsea.
Well, this is why I said we could have gone for a 4-2-3-1, right? But the reason I say that is because I know who's going to be up front, the only striker up front, and that's Thierry
You know what?
Henry.
And but Andre can play on the left as well. But yeah, as in that's a debate.
No. He's going in one place, and that's up front.
See, that's the thing. I agree with that. He was, as in why he could play that, as in when he moved as a striker, as in he was a phenomenon. So yeah, I'll probably give you that. But yeah, Frank Lampard and Vieira is a given. But wingers,
I would then put Frank Lampard behind him. Oh, but then you got Dennis Bergkamp.
Oh, come on. Are you forgetting Drogba or what? Come on, you can't do that.
Yeah. Oh no, but you're getting Dennis Bergkamp. Oh my life.
See, I'll come to this. Listen to me. In terms of ability, Dennis Bergkamp and Gianfranco Zola were right up there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not denying that. I think they were better, probably by a little bit.
I think
even that's Zola, not denying Dennis's quality. That's not denying Dennis's quality. Dennis was quality. Right. So on the right, what did you say is on the left? I've got Anthony saying Perez on the left. Please put your comments in. See what choices would you put in here, please. We want to see if you agree or disagree. Perez on the left. What do you say?
As a good shout, like for me again, as in people who watch me on RCB and Chelsea Fan TV, I always
think his name almost.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Klopp is not overrated. He was an arsehole. He was an absolute arsehole. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what he needed at the time. But yeah, coming to the point of winger.
Hang on. Leon, I don't know if you checked last night's preview. He was on for the preview last night, mate. Right, he was on for the preview last night. Check out the preview last night for the game because he was on then. Monster was on then, mate. So go check out that video and give it a like and share for us. It really does help. No worries. Yeah, watch it after that, man. Definitely, and share it. So that's what it's there for. As I was saying, Perez on the left.
But how many seasons did he play? Right, I know that he was fantastic in the Invincibles.
He came in about 2000, 2001, and he was there till 2005, 2006.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So if you're considering Perez for that, he was fantastic. Invincibles, of course, cannot be undermined at all. One of the best, right, in the Premier League overall. People might think I'm biased because my channel I always talk about Iron Robin, Duff, Joe Cole, like that kind of partnership, which kind of really got us going. It's really a tough choice because if I was thinking longevity, I was thinking Perez was probably there for about 8 to 10 years. But now you're saying that, I feel that then in that case, Robin has to get in there because in terms of just ability
but again, it was like. Again, it was like the problem was that team at the time, it was splitting up. It had to be split up at the time because Right?
Mourinho
We
leaving,
didn't get the investment we needed to keep the players.
Okay.
So we had to let the players go. So they could have easily played another 2 years, easily, if they
Right.
wanted to. But we had to split the squad up, and plus,
Right.
like, there were some of them that were getting injured. So,
But you know what? Having said that, sorry, I kind of come back because while Robin played on the left for Chelsea, and I am biased there, he probably is a better on the right. Left, I think a shoe-in should be Eden Hazard, man. Like, again, because of Perez playing for about 5 seasons, as in I agree that he's great, but whatever may be the reason, he was not playing for that long. Hazard did it for 7.5 seasons, and the guy was actually Premier League Player of the Year, as you know, a couple of times, and the guy was actually
so did
on his
Perez.
own. Yeah, but the fact is, Chelsea was built on Hazard. He was actually carrying Chelsea. Even the seasons where we did not actually win things, we came second, third, fourth, and won cups. Hazard was
Yeah,
our
the
man,
problem
like
with
you know,
that,
right?
no, the problem with Hazard is that he was a bit inconsistent. He was he was inconsistent at times, right? There
That was
were
only one season, mate. Come
the
on, 2016 was the
no
only season.
no 2018-19 is there's many times he was inconsistent. We beat you. There was one time where we beat you comfortably 2-0, right? And Hazard was never even mentioned in the game.
As in,
So
we are talking
you
games
never
here, or what?
you never got that with Perez. You never got that with
No.
Perez.
No, but that's the thing, right? As in, again, I'm saying, like, the guy actually literally won us the league. Like, Hazard actually won us the league.
So did
That's
Perez.
how
So
good I
that's the
can say.
thing. So did Perez. He won us that double.
No, as in, again, it
Until he got
was
injured.
definitely a team. No, but you have to agree that it was probably more of a team effort. With Hazard, he used, like, Chelsea depended on Hazard much more than what Arsenal depended on Perez. And not only depending, he actually produced results. I know games, we can talk about individual games forever, but the fact that he
I'm
did it towards
I'm
7 seasons.
I'm stuck.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
stubborn.
So why don't we put both? Because yeah, I would love to have Robin because he's probably better on the right, to be very honest, compared to Hazard. But Hazard could play on the right as well, like and
Yeah, you
Perez
can put
also could play on the right.
how about you can put Hazard on the right? Because I've seen Hazard on the right before.
Yeah, he
Right?
does well as
But
well. Yeah,
when he beat us 3-1 2016-17,
yeah,
he played on the right.
absolutely.
So I think you could put him on the right and you could put Perez on the left.
Yeah, that's a fair call. I'll go with that, but it pains me to say because Robin is my all-time favorite player, just so you know. But yeah, and then let's
Yeah.
go with that, man. I wish Robin stayed longer, but yeah, Perez definitely wins it.
And
Oh, that was a tough choice. The midfield was really tough because there have been like some legendary
yeah.
midfielders in both the clubs,
Oh no, we've
Portugal.
left out some quality midfielders, mate.
I
Trust me.
mean, yeah, I'm going to be definitely slandered after this because SCR I didn't even mention.
Rocky
So both camps.
Castle. Rocky Castle. Oh. He stayed for about 8 years. He was off the scale. Oh my god, this guy was like a Pele. He was like a Lucian Pele, mate. Oh shit.
That's how it goes, That's how
They
it
literally
goes.
they literally said like he could be a Brazilian, but he comes from Lewisham. Like the guy was just unbelievably good. The guy was just I've never watched him, obviously. He died he retired before I was born. But my god, I watched some of his clips and my god, he was quality. It was just quality.
I know that. See, that's the thing, right, Steven? Because when we're doing all-time 11, unfortunately, we'll have to go and look at the Premier League era, as in, of course, in our lifetime, right? Because people who have watched, we've had a bias. There's no two ways about it, right?
I know what I'm trying to do here. Watch this. I'm trying to see if I can sneak him. If he played on the left at times, I could put him on the left, right?
I'm not giving away Hazard for sure.
No. Oh, it's very new too. Oh, and a winger. So which winger did he play in? Let's have a look at it. He played. I'll tell you what we do. He actually played right midfield. So I'll tell you what we do. Swap it around.
Yeah, that
Okay,
makes sense. I'll
so
give you that. Being an Arsenal player, and I'll
I'm
give you
more
that.
biased. I'm more biased to Rocky Rocastle than I am to Robert Perez. Even though Robert Perez, I grew
Wow.
up watching, like David Rocastle for me. Guy was just
Hmm.
David Rocastle. So yeah,
I've heard of him for sure. Yeah.
that's deadly. I don't even want to go near that midfield. Oh shit. What's up, Premier League? Let's drop his Premier League
Doesn't
goal
matter.
scorer.
Doesn't matter. I don't think
The
if you're
guy
going
was
for
a menace,
stats,
mate.
exactly.
In the left wing, Eden Hazard is clear. Come on, man. Yeah, but why need to do all-time 11? Let's do. Nah, let's not bother current 11, right? Because there is no
Bring
current
it
11.
on.
Talk, big up, talk, man. Right? I know you're struggling with what's just happened recently, right? Personally, and I don't know whether you want me to repeat it. So, right, but on air, so I won't say. But like, my you're my bro, man. You know you're my bro, and I just need to take this minute because you are my bro. From we are that, right? You are my closest friend on YouTube, right? And right, mate, like what you do is unreal. So, um, yeah, uh, I just send my deepest wishes and condolences to you, mates. And we're here for you, man. We're all here for you. I'm here for you. You can call me at any time. You know that. You can call me at 4 a.m. I couldn't go. So, yeah, we're all here for you, man. Right, you're all loved in this community. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. Anyway, strikers. Henri.
Yeah, I think you know what. Like again, like because of the fact that you put David Rockcastle, I think now a lot of Chelsea fans will say like we've got to have Peter Osgood, but still, I'll go with Didier Drogba and Henry. I think we have to get them in. Right? That's something that we have. I think Steven, you and I for sure have lived on for a couple of decades. I think Henry and Drogba are like the face of the club. I think I have to give Henry against Chelsea was a menace, man. Like, John Terry has gone on record saying that he is probably one of the only strikers in the entire world that he was scared of.
Oh,
Like,
I'll tell you
imagine
what was
John
a
Terry being
menace.
scared of a striker.
I
Like,
do
yeah,
remember.
that's I'll give you that, man.
I do remember one. I do remember one menace. Two menaces. Something happened in Cardiff in 2002. It's called Ray Parlour and Freddie Lundberg.
Wow. That's a good one. But yeah, but again, talking about Cardiff, right? Talking about Cardiff, 2007 League Cup. You
Yeah, yeah,
remember?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I think John Terry took it for the
Hang on.
team.
We didn't play our full squad. We're like because our
Come
youngsters
on.
got to a final. Because no. I'll tell
Theo
you the
Theo
story.
Walcott was
Hang
the
on.
star of the world. Yeah.
Wait. I'll tell you the story, right? Because our youngsters got to the final, everyone said, "Are you going to play your strongest team?" And what Wenger said was, he said those players have earned the right to be there, right?
Yeah.
And try and focus this thing back up. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, those players have earned the right to be there in the final, right? So, yeah, they deserve to play in it. You know what I mean? So, of course, like if your youngsters have got there, it's not as really fair if they then go, oh yeah, I want the big blocks playing because it's Chelsea. No, you give them their opportunities. They actually played a good show. He made a good showing at that. Took the
It
lead,
was. It was. It
and it
was.
was a good game. So, and yes, we did lose it in the end. But like, if you've done that, man, and you've got those youngsters to a final, those youngsters deserve to get to play in it. So,
I respected Wenger for that because the guy actually like so much criticism over the years as to why he played those teams in FA Cup, but he still stuck with that. And yeah, then obviously it's backfired in terms of trophies, but still I think that philosophy that he had again at the time, a lot of them criticized, but in hindsight, what he did was probably the Arsenal way. He built an Arsenal way twice, so that was something good.
So, mate, you never need to thank me, man. You're my bro. That's the end of it. So, big up to that's a real bro. Hi, Jay. Thanks, Tony. Not Balogun. Hey, come on, man. He's only leave it out. He's only 17, 18 years old, for God's sake. Whoever you are, my laugh is my own, not for your pleasure. As I missed your tour, I'm always here and it's open. But yeah, so you can see, look, you got love throughout this whole community, man. And don't forget your famous clip. Don't forget your famous clips.
It's a nonsense. A nonsense. They wouldn't let him on the coach. They wouldn't let him on the coach.
That's a good one.
There's this one.
I've got very specific statistics, and I've got certificates to prove it, mate.
And the pièce de resistance.
Hold on. Luca, are you sure you haven't got a pair of teeth and a tongue in your ass, mate? Because he's very good at talking.
Fucking!
Come on, ref. Fucking England.
I remember that one. Yeah, that was quite recent as well.
Penalty!
Fucking foul! It's a fucking pen!
That's a pen, you wanker!
Fuck off! You fucking wanker!
Get a fucking VAR and you cunt, or I'll fucking kill you!
A bit of an overreaction, but yeah, definitely.
No, after what we were seeing in that game, no.
Yeah, I was there, man. I was there in the live chat. I remember exactly.
It's literally red mist. That was it. Red mist came over us. I'm gonna kill someone. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill this ref. I'm gonna go down to Wembley. I'm gonna kill him.
I remember that.
Oh, my life. Oh, that's like SFeatleyTV gold. That is, and that is SFeatleyTV gold. But yeah, you can see most of our SFeatleyTV clips are literally just being talk. So yeah, man. That is cheering. Honestly, I still can't believe I said that. Lol. At least I did something, man. Right, but anyway, we've got the team. I'm gonna actually invite people onto the stream to see if you guys agree or not. But yeah, here's the our final 11. Checking goal. Then you got Branislav Ivanovic, Ashley Cole, John Terry, Tony Adams, David Rocastle, Patrick Vieira, Eden Hazard, Frank Lampard, Thierry Henry, Didier Drogba, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 Arsenal players.
Yeah, not bad.
That's 2. No, that's 2. Hang on. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5. Sorry.
So are you counting Cole as an Arsenal player or Chelsea player? Come on, Chelsea, right?
Cole's an Arsenal player. He was bought. You wouldn't have bought him if it weren't for Arsenal. You wouldn't have bought him if it weren't for Arsenal. So don't give me that.
I agree with that, but yeah, as in probably one more at Chelsea, right?
There you go. It goes blue. Yeah. That team would walk all competitions. Yeah, mate, it would walk it. Absolutely walk it, mate. Absolutely walk it. I think that's quite a strong lineup, to be honest. But yeah, it's in the blue Chelsea, for fuck's sake. Great team, but why no Bergkamp? Bergkamp would be on the bench, mate. Bergkamp would be firepower on the bench.
Yeah. Wow, imagine the bench: Bergkamp, Robin, Makelele. I think you have definitely, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you got
the right back. Lauren, and I think it's all covered, man. As in, it's a great squad to have. That's only fantasy, but yeah, that's something that probably it's filled with nostalgia. But yeah, definitely a great squad.
Yeah, but you can see some of the teams, some of the Zola as well. Zola,
Yeah, Zola.
like he's a gentleman, man. He is a
Wow.
gentleman.
Genius,
had-
genius.
He had some. We had some pictures of me when I was like a little toddler, and he signed them for us. Right, so he's a gentleman, man. He is a real one. So
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
what a legend he is. Yeah, that's a good enough team, I think. Brilliant team. So yeah, that's a combined XIS. Yeah. I don't know if anyone wants to come on and disagree with us or anything, by all means, please do so. But I'm gonna ask for your score prediction. Ankit,
Wow.
what are you gonna say?
See, as in obviously I am confident, but I don't want to kind of jinx it as well. So with the score, but yeah, as in let's assume I don't know the situation with Saka, Aubameyang. I think Saka probably starts. You would say, and I'm assuming like Aubameyang or Lacazette, one of them starts. That is why I can see us conceding as much as it's not good to say that, but the fact that we are still at the beginning of the season and we have a young centre back right now, so I would say 2-1 to Chelsea, obviously. And I can see Lukaku coming back with a bang and probably getting that goal. But yeah, it'll be a close game. As much as people think that we are probably going to be walking over you, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a closer game than we think, because I think Arteta is going to go defensive with maybe counter-attacking on the wings. But yeah, as in, funnier things have happened, right?
Yeah. Have you seen our defending?
As in, it's shambolic. But the fact that
That's
I
an
think Arteta
understatement,
said,
mate.
but
That
I
is an
think
understatement.
no, but if you play five at the back, trust me, there's a way to defend against us. Because Werner, for example, can play great when it's a high line. I don't think Arteta is going to play a high line, right? And again, Havertz looked knackered after the Super Cup game. Let's hope that he's 100% fit, as is Pulisic. But if say Werner starts, then if there's no high line, that's where I see us struggling to break you down. But eventually we will, because we have the players, right? That's what I'm saying. So we'll probably score a couple of goals, but not many. And if Aubameyang and say Saka start, then I think especially Aubameyang has done well against us. So I wouldn't be surprised for you guys to get a goal, and I expect Chalobah to start. Compared to others, because he got a great game in last time.
So if you are up for it, man, make sure come on before we wrap up. If you're up for it, man.
Yeah,
David
Speedy.
Speed.
Yeah, class. One more class. As in, lot of players, right? And a lot of wingers. As in, talk about all time. Pat Nevin was there, right? As in Joe Cole again. We didn't even speak about Joe Cole. Like Lundberg, I'm sure. Freddie Lundberg has got to be a shout, right? A lot of players.
Yeah, Lundberg. You've got Winterburn in there. David O'Leary.
Yeah.
Paul Merson.
Yeah.
You could say. Who else you could put? Charlie George, Bob Wilson.
All time, there are a lot of. And like I said,
I could go way back.
the strikers.
I could go way
yeah.
back. I could go to Ted Drake, Cliff Baston, right?
That's why I say Peter Osgood. Actually,
Armstrong.
if you ask me, he has to be there. Osgood has to be there. Like, but again, we can't like kind of look at all time in terms of people we've not seen much, right? So I can go with what I've seen. Yeah.
Limpar.
A lot of people.
Nelka was at Chelsea, wasn't he?
Absolutely. I was actually about to say, if we were going 4-3-3, I had a case for Anelka, because he kind of did a great job in that 4-3-3 formation, better than
The
most.
only thing I found great with him, he was our greatest ever freaking bit of business. Bought it for 500 grand, sold it for 20 million.
Yeah.
But the sale of the century, mate. That's when he actually won.
Yeah, Anelka was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
But,
so Limpar, we've got Overmars. So many Arsenal players coming out of Heroes is unreal. But that's when Arsenal were.
I don't think we mentioned Silva even. Gilberto Silva on his day was fantastic.
Gilberto Silva, Edu.
Edu.
I know he's as bad as you used as the like it's about as useful as a
Michael
chocolate fire
Ballack,
guard
man,
when
like
it comes.
we missed a lot of central midfielders. Michael Ballack, McLeary, SC, and you mentioned a couple of them from Arsenal.
ACN I liked a lot.
In his prime, he was the best. But yeah, injury prone.
Obi Mikel is another one.
He did a job. He did his job. He did a great job. In fact, like coincidentally, I had a series on my channel just yesterday. Who am I? Where one of them was Obi Mikel. So the vote was actually for the person to be the best defensive-minded midfielder ever, along with Makelele, because he was, in terms of defensive-mindedness, he was like, that's what he was for, right? He was probably born to just defend from midfield.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many. It's unreal.
Yeah, we didn't talk about N'Golo Kante, as in people will think I'm not talking about Kante, but I think Kante probably has a couple more seasons and then he'll be in. So yeah.
Conte is like still like the
Ability
GOAT,
best,
man. He's probably like one of the best DMs in the league at the minute. So probably the best. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there. Make sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Ankit, do you want to shout out your socials and everything?
Yeah, thanks, mate. First of all, always a pleasure coming to Steven's channel. I am always kind of found in Steven's chat, so that's one place that you can find me. But yes, on a serious note, it is RCB and Chelsea Fan TV. A lot of Chelsea content, but it's been a couple of months, and I've started a lot of other content. I just mentioned about the trivia series, and there is a little bit of cricket, seasonal cricket for those who love cricket. But yeah, primarily football. EPL, talk about it. It's YouTube, RCB and Chelsea Fan TV, and I am on Instagram as well as on Twitter as Ankit Rana. That's my name, or RCB and Chelsea Fan TV.
Wicked. As usual, you can find SFeatleyTV, causing my usual carnage and everything. But finally, I will mention just one more thing, Ankit. Score prediction.
Yeah, then I went for a 2-1, but yeah, then now that I'm again thinking, I feel that I don't want to say it, but I think we should win 3-1, right? I just didn't want to jinx it. That's why I said 2-1. But again, like I can see you guys scoring.
Well, my heart wants to say 1-1. My head's telling me 3-1.
Yeah.
And I usually go in my head because it's realistic. So we're going to get battered 3-1. So we're going to get battered worse than a battered sausage, mate. Trust me. So yeah. Make sure to, like I said, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Please do join the membership. Like King Tony is there, become a member. It's from as little as $1.99 a month. You've got 3 levels: $1.99, $4.99, $8.99, all with their great own perks. Right? I need to get in touch with Children's Disease Foundation about some other perks as well. So, but make sure you keep smashing that like button, subscribe, and please do keep. Please join the membership as well. Share the stream as well. Get people to subscribe. We are 15 away from 1.1k. We are so close to doing it. Please do share the stream. Please do get people to subscribe. It is really important you do that. And yeah, we're back at 8:30 p.m. for Hot Off the Press show. Sorry, I forgot to missed it yesterday, but we're back at 8:30 p.m. for that. But until then, make sure to stay safe, stay well, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, hang on. I forgot to find the intro.